Hey Bill Burr, we're back with more Catan Universe. We are playing online basic Catan, and in this game, we are like 1 point away from winning the game, exactly one victory point, and the dice rolls, when they needed to count the most, were just not in our favor as we get cut off by green going towards the brick port. If I got that brick port, I probably would have won this game because I would have been able to trade my brick in at a 2-to-1 rate later in the game for some crucial settlements and upgrades to cities, which would have boosted my resources. I would have had more resources to win just before red ends up winning. Now, red early on in the game is not really doing much, and you're thinking green is coming out with a strong lead and making moves and building all over the place, cutting me off. Green in this game was just one step ahead of me the whole way, most of the way, until finally late in the game I start to overtake green. But I try to get the brick port, cuts me off. I try to build down to this wheat port, or I'm just even thinking about it. I don't even have the road, the resources to do it. I just have to watch him take the wheat port and take another spot on the 8 stone, which I so desperately wanted. And I was like, you know what? Let me go with this 9 wood, 10 wheat, as my buddy Alan texts me something about the coronavirus. Another person claimed victim, RIP. So I'm trying to get this 9 wood, 10 wheat. And green's like, let me build one extra road to get that 3-for-1 port. But the 3-for-1 port location that would prevent me from building a settlement on that 9 wood, 10 wheat. So I'm like, thanks so much for just continually screwing me over in this game. So I decide I'm going to put that road there pointing towards this brick port, not because I think I can actually build on that brick port, but because I want to prevent green from taking longest road, because green has way too much momentum and already at 5 victory points. So to boost himself to 7 by taking longest road, I can't let that happen. You know, I'm a moral, upstanding citizen. Longest road is always mine. And if it's not mine, it's going to the weaker player, which I thought was red, and early on that may have been the case, but look at how much space red has on the board. If you cut the board straight down the middle, down the 11 stone, the 11 wood, and the 3 brick, you look at that left half, red has access to the entire left half of the board. And me and green were fighting it out on the right side. Plus, I'm on a desert hex, so I am just not set up, well in this game. But I still fight through because I usually almost never quit. Because, actually, scratch that, I don't think I've ever quit a Catan game. Other than connection issues, like the game wasn't working, so I had to back out of the app and try a new game. Because, for whatever reason, I was getting the loading wheel of just, purgatory. But this one, red does sneak back and take the win from us. And it's kind of, frustrating because I was making a strong comeback in the second half of this game. I got my settlements upgraded to cities as I watched green not have a city until now. I actually helped him get the city by trading one of my wood for one of his brick. But, you got to help yourself out sometimes, even if you're helping out another player. Most of the time, it's not a good idea to trade with the person who is winning or has a strong momentum. But, every once in a while, you got to get ahead somehow if your numbers aren't getting rolled or if you're getting the robber placed on you. And I do take longest road right there. And I was hesitant to build that way because I knew that red could just cut me off, because red was in a prime opportunity to link up his roads, but I guess he didn't have the resources to do so. So I went ahead, linked up all my roads to kind of secure longest road, because I doubt red is going to try to fight back and build 5 or however many roads he needs to take it from me. And if you'll notice, red has been buying a lot of development cards, and I didn't catch on to that until about 3/4 of the way through the game. And I'm like, you know what, he's probably holding on to a lot of victory points and night cards, and he's just biding his time. Oh, look at me, I'm only at 6 points, no problem, as I build my 9th victory point. And I did build on that desert hex, which yields no resources, but I was like, let me just lay down one road and a settlement real quick, and I can just get 5 more cards, build a city, and be out of here with a win, instead of building 2 roads off the 3 brick, 3 for 1 port city to the 6 wheat wood port. That would be 2 roads and a settlement. That'd be 8 cards total. So I went with 6 cards, took a shortcut, ended up costing me, but I think either way I would have lost this game because I did not get to that brick port early on in the game. I got cut off from the starting placements. Now, here we go again. I had to take a look at what Red's got going on. Again, building more development cards. Has already played a couple nights. Needs to play one more night to get largest army, which will boost him up to 8 victory points. And he probably has 2 hidden ones with in terms of victory points. So 8 and 2, that's 10. And once again, I have been bested just barely. When I play normally, I just barely lose. But when I play in an unorthodox fashion, I come out with these crazy wins like that you would not expect, and they're just very entertaining, at least for me. Entertain myself, I guess. So I go on the messages here. I already know he put GG. That's mostly the popular form of communication in Catan at the end of the game, when they know they've won and there's nothing at all you can do, because all he has to do is play that 3rd night. It doesn't matter what he rolls. It doesn't matter what you have, because it's his turn to play the night, get largest army. And he did have those 2 hidden victory points. So we have once again just barely lost. Thanks for watching, and maybe next time I might just win. We'll see. Take care.